This video will serve as a broad overview of the Entrepreneurial Strategy Workbook. Overall, the workbook can be used to analyze an existing early-stage startup or assist you in formulating a strategy for your own startup. I'll go from section to section, and I'll stop at each one to give you a brief explanation of its significance and what you'll be exploring by completing the associated exercises. So without further ado, let's get started. You'll start by identifying your founding team's core idea, passions, and unfair advantages. These components are the foundation of an effective entrepreneurial strategy, and they will inform the strategic choices made throughout the venture's development. After that, you'll move on to our These Choices Matter section, where you'll begin making these strategic choices about target customers, core technology, crucial resources and capabilities, and potential competition. After exploring alternatives for each core choice, you'll deselect options based on their importance and feasibility. In our Choosing Your Customer exercise, you'll identify potential beachhead customers that the venture could create value for, strategically rank them, and then determine actionables for learning more about each alternative. And after exploring customer choice, you'll move on to technology's role in value creation. In our Choosing Your Technology exercise, you'll start by determining alternate feasible technical approaches that will contribute to value creation. Then, you'll rank these approaches based on various criteria that the technology must reach and assess the implications of developing these technologies over the course of different time frames. Next, in our Choosing Your Resources and Capabilities exercise, the goal is to identify and prioritize different assets that are essential for value creation. You'll list key resources and capabilities necessary to deliver value and determine how they can be developed internally or acquired externally. And completing that will bring you to the final exercise of the section, where you'll identify with whom and how to compete or collaborate with established players in the market. Here, you'll list potential competitors and collaborators, determine whether the venture should be positioned for control or execution, and determine how to investigate all of your competitive options. After exploring competitive choice, you can use what you've discovered there as an anchor to begin exploring alternate strategies. In our These Choices Matter Together section, you'll examine how all of the choices made previously can be put together to construct effective strategies. More specifically, you'll be looking at how they can map to IP, architectural, value chain, and disruptive strategies for your particular venture. After that, you'll move on to our Test 2 Choose 1 section. And first, you'll go through an analysis of 2 alternative strategies. To develop a deeper understanding of each, you'll examine linkages, strengths and weaknesses, and experiments associated with both. Then, you'll compare these strategies and propose a test to choose between them. And finally, you'll conclude the section by choosing one that is more viable and better aligned with the team's passions and advantages. Once you wrap up this section, our hope is that you will have a high-level, detailed understanding of the choices and strategies available to your venture and how they can be leveraged to reach success.